And we're live. Hello, Dragonlings. Welcome. For those who don't know, my name is Skye. I write urban fantasy under the name SD Haggis. And I've got a couple guests with me today, and I'm waiting for my YouTube link to actually start playing so I can mute it. Because it's Brad. I muted it ahead of time now. There we go. Alrighty. Hello, everyone. If you want to introduce yourselves in alphabetical order, that would be
It's me this time, right?
Yes.
It's me first this time, right?
Yes.
Okay. Hi. The squeaky voice in the box over here. I'm Amy Nobody. I don't have any social media or anything like that, or a website. I don't use it. I'm an SEO consultant, and I'm working on my first rough draft of my first fiction book. I don't think I'm going to be doing very much talking because my voice is absolutely destroyed. So that's me.
Carol?
I'm Carol Brown. I am an urban fantasy author with 8 Little Pages Publishing. I'm here to work on book 2 of my series. Book 1's coming out this April if you would like to check it out. The pre-order's coming up soon. If you would like to have an introduction to the world, you can get a free copy of a short story I wrote through my newsletter, or you can buy it for 99 cents, whichever one helps you out the most. No biggie on me. I am here to work on my Camp NaNoWriMo outline project because I haven't done that yet. So,
All right. Nichole?
Hi, my name is Nichole Wolf. I'm a paranormal romance author, and I have 2 books currently published on Amazon, and I am working on my 3rd book today. In that series, you can find links to all of those books on my website at NicholeWolf.com.
Awesome.
Oh, we all sound professional and stuff.
We do, and everyone has said that they were working on it. It makes me feel bad because I did not. I am still plugging away at book 3, which originally my deadline was March 31st, and I changed that deadline today because there's a bunch of stuff happening in personal life that may affect it this week, so I just pushed it back another week.
Uh-oh. Well, that's life. Life happens when you're live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sucks, but there's not much I can do about it. So, oh well.
I'm feeling. I might have to push back my deadline, and I really don't want to. But we'll see.
Well, it's easier for me to push back a deadline because it's just a personal deadline. I'm like,
Yeah.
I really want these books done, whereas you have pre-orders already set up.
I do, yeah.
This is why I don't set up pre-orders, is because
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
This is the first time I tried that, and now I know when I put the next one up on pre-order, that's not happening until the draft is at least done. I won't be making this mistake twice.
Hi, Shannon. Oh my goodness.
Oh, so I downloaded the I forget what you call it, Skye. I know you have a
Hateful.
name
The
for it.
Hateful Demon app.
The Hateful Demon app. I have downloaded the Hateful Demon app. However, I have not started to set up anything on it. So it won't actually be going off during the stream because I haven't gotten time yet to
The demon
go through and put in everything.
They finally converted
maybe
you.
next time. Mine will be yelling at us too. We'll see.
It's just me holding out here without the app. On Team No App.
That's okay. I feel like some people don't
app.
need the app. Like some people just kind of get stuff done without an app yelling at them. So
You know, I won't lie. I don't think I'm one of those people. I just don't want the app to yell at me.
you're like, I just don't want the app to remind me of what I'm not doing.
Thank you. That sums it up.
All right. Do we want to go ahead and start our first sprint? I don't really have a lot to talk about. Like I said, there's a lot of stuff going on in personal life, and I got nothing.
I'll probably jibber jabber in a little bit. Like, I'm off working.
Like I said, there's a lot of stuff going on in personal life, and I got nothing.
I have to mute myself.
Jibber jabber in a little
I'm ready when you are.
I'm off working.
But then that was saying. Okay, hold on. All right, there we go. That was
No, I
me.
won't. Is that me? Like, what's happening?
I got it. That was me.
What?
I clicked on the live so I could see the live chat, and I forgot to mute the video because I'm forgetful like that. It wasn't until I started hearing Skye repeating herself, and I was like, wait a minute. There's two guys talking right now, and that should not be.
I swear
That's always me too. That's always me too. If something weird starts happening and you're just looking around and then you realize everybody's looking around and then you're like, oh damn, it's me.
Yeah.
That happens to me all the time. Well, I'm ready to write when you ladies are.
All right, let me get my demon app up. I've been demoted.
Oh, before we start, I actually wanted to show you guys. I made myself a cute little word sprint tracker.
Nice.
It's so pretty. I can actually like put how long we did a sprint and if I actually met my goal that time. That'll be my reminder that, you know, I'm failing 99% of the time. But that's okay. I'm going to focus on the 1% that I actually do it.
What are your columns labeled as?
The date, the time, the duration of the sprint, my word goal for the sprint, and then how many words I actually accomplished during the sprint.
There you go.
Ah.
That was my hateful app.
You're like, I have my hateful app.
Yep, I just use a notebook and paper. That's all I do.
I don't even bother to record them.
Yeah, I got to figure out what. I think I'm going to post this somewhere. I don't know where yet. But it's going up on a wall somewhere.
I know, right?
All right, I am ready to rock and roll if everyone else is.
Yep.
I'm ready.
All right, so we'll start our first sprint in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. All right, that is time.
The program says I got 582 words.
Woohoo! I got 381. I started a new scene too.
Sweet. I got 308.
Nice.
Yay!
I'm so excited.
Is 300 still your goal?
Yeah, 300 is my goal. Consistent goal.
Hell yeah!
That's
See how long I keep it up.
Mhm.
I did 423.
Nice.
Kissy.
Everyone's doing awesome. Let everyone in the chat do. No one's replying. No one's saying anything yet. It's all good. Oh, man. Oh, I wanted to go ahead and announce because I don't know. It'd be good. Anyways, I won't be doing a live stream on Thursday. If someone else wants to host it, they can. But my kids are having early release due to the fact that their spring break starts. And so they're going to be out of school sometime between 1 and 2, and I have no idea when they're getting home. So
Their spring break starts this Thursday?
mm-hmm.
Have I missed when Easter is? Is Easter this week?
The spring break in my area for the college kids was 2 weeks ago, and then for the school districts was last week. So they just changed.
Oh, okay. See, in my area,
different places do different things.
In my area, the only break that the kids get from the school districts is during Easter.
Yeah.
They'll have Thursday through like Monday off.
Yeah.
But
Well,
their only spring break.
One notice I got calls it spring break. The other one just says the fact that Friday's a teacher work day, so they don't have no school on Friday, and they're doing early release on Thursday. So I don't really understand it.
Oh, okay. So it's really just because they have an in-service day.
I'm guessing. I don't know.
Those in-service days are important, yo.
I don't know why, but my internet is being a jerk today. Mine
is always a jerk. It's saying I have too many windows open and flip-flopping back and forth between everything. It really hates me.
Yeah.
Steven got 205 words. Shannon got 112.
Yay!
Shannon says her spring break is next week, and Steven says spring break is this week for college, or his college. So
okay.
I guess it just varies from place to place. So I know my kids have off school Friday, but I haven't gotten, and like I said, one notice calls it spring break, but there's nothing saying how long they're going to be out for spring break. So I really,
When did they
Okay.
say that school resumes again? Usually on the school calendar, they have to say when it starts and then when school resumes.
I haven't looked at the school calendar yet. I literally just read this notice maybe like 10 minutes before the stream went live, so.
Okay.
I haven't looked yet. And my computer already hates me because I have so many windows open, so I'll wait until after the stream is done.
Well, I mean, I could try to host your slot on Thursday. It'll hopefully my toddler cooperates. I mean, I could probably I'll just do it when he goes down for a nap, which is usually sometime around 1. It'll, you know, give or take, you know, like a half hour or so. So
yeah.
So I could try and take your slot on Thursday if no one else can do it.
Yeah, and if nothing else, if no one wants to, Tamara does have a live stream Thursday night. I can't remember. I think it's 8 p.m. Eastern.
Yes, I think it is.
Yeah.
Because I think I actually just signed up. I just set my reminder on her channel, set on her video, I guess it was. I clicked that reminder button thing.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I think it did say 8 o'clock.
Okay. So there's that. So there's going to be a write-in Thursday, just what time is convenient for everyone.
Right. Well, the only reason I'm saying I'm going to try and do it is because I know I can be more consistent in the afternoon when my toddler is taking a nap than I can in the evening when everyone's home and awake.
Yeah. I know that feeling.
Yeah.
All right. We got new people in the chat. Natasha, hi. By the way, hi, Steven. I forgot to say hi earlier. I'm so good at this. In my absence, it's time to write again. Is everyone ready to do another sprint?
Yep.
Right.
I'm always ready. I have so many words.
All right. We'll do 3, 2, 1, go.
Hold on, I'll help you.
All right, it's time.
Now, my counter thing says 545 words.
Awesome.
Holy crap. A lot of words.
That's what happened.
355.
That's really good. No, you missed like the one session I came where I was like, I wrote 27 words.
We all have those kind of days.
Yeah, it's a lot easier for me to write than to edit because I'm always kind of like, what did I mean when I wrote this? Like, oh.
I got 575.
Man, you all kill it. I'm thrilled with 355 right now. So.
That's really
Then
good.
you all are saying you're in like the 500. I'm like, if I ever get 500 in these word sprints, I'm gonna like fall off my chair.
Now, I just want you to keep in mind, I said I wrote 545 words. I didn't say that they were good 545 words.
I would be happy with any 545 words. They could be 545 words that I'm going to completely delete later.
Hi, Tamara. Shannon got 290 words.
Great job, Shannon.
Oh, goodness. Tamara was just waking up, saw we were streaming, and wanted to say hi.
Yeah.
Hi. Oh, yes. She had her stream on Thursday night,
Yes.
which I set a reminder for. I need to hit all the streaming I can get right now. I need everyone to motivate me.
There was like almost 2 months between like mid-January and mid-February where I had no internet.
No,
And I missed all of the streams. So I have a playlist, and whenever I need to actually do some sprints, I go back and rewatch those live streams because I never caught any of them.
Oh, okay. I do that sometimes where I'll watch write-ins. But I don't know. I feel it's not as motivating when I'm not there in person to actually interact with them.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, even if it's just in chat, it's not quite the same experience when you're kind of just like, what's the point in me listening to them chat when I'm not there to like, you know, add to the conversation, I guess.
At that point, I just treat it like I would any other video that I would normally comment on, because you can still comment on them. It just won't be. You're right. It's not as interactive, but meh. I just have to keep
nothing. That's for sure.
I just have to keep myself
desperate.
I should
try that. If I get super desperate and like everyone is busy because it's like 3 o'clock in the morning or whatever, then I should probably do that.
Steven got 313 words. That's awesome.
Everybody's getting good word counts today.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's because it's Tuesday and everybody's gotten over like the Monday lull of it all. Everybody had to get back into the work mindset.
Yeah.
Okay, I made it back.
Welcome back.
She had a chicken emergency.
I did. Somebody got attacked, and my sister found her hiding under a bush with a whole bunch of blood all over her, so we had to clean her up. And she's just got a little scratch on the side of her face, but chicken's blood coagulates really fast, so one little scratch on the side of their face can cover like half of their body in blood, but it's because it dries almost as soon as it gets on their feathers. So they look like they're seriously jacked up, but it's just one little scratch.
Oh, okay.
So she's okay, but we still had to clean her up to assess the damage. She's fine.
Yeah.
All right.
So yeah.
Like at least everything's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least she's okay. I'm assuming it's a she.
And I did manage to get 118 words before life happened while we were live.
Of course it did.
I'm telling you, I need some t-shirts that say that.
Seriously, we'll have to make up some merch.
that and what was the other one? Was it popsicle penises or was it
yeah,
popsicles? I can't remember.
popsicle penis.
That's from a different live stream.
Yeah, like I don't know that one.
Well, I don't know that
Anybody
one.
else
Or
know
the other one.
We were live streaming one time, and we started talking about vampires and werewolves, and I'm team werewolf if I have to pick. And and I've said one of the things that I like about them is they're always depicted as hot-blooded. And I like the idea of that, you know, wrapping your arms around like a hot stud, you know, he's physically hot to the touch. Like the idea of a cold vampire doesn't do anything for me. I mean, like, wouldn't that be like fucking a popsicle? Like, wouldn't his dick be cold like a popsicle penis? And everybody cracked the fuck up, and a couple of guys, Justin had a couple of friends over in the background, so there's like 3 guys in the background cracking the fuck up, repeating popsicle penises. And it was a big hit.
It was fantastic.
That's great.
All right, I think my app's screaming at me. Is everyone ready for another sprint?
I'm ready.
All right.
Yeah.
We can go ahead and start in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, that's time.
$367.
Awesome.
Thank you, thank you.
278.
Cool.
Very close, very close.
I was close.
Still did good.
Yeah, that's really good.
I got 455 this time.
Look at you zoom in. Zoom, zoom, zoom.
Natasha got 702.
Woo!
Man,
Damn, girl.
those are the numbers I want to hit. Those are the numbers I'm not hitting though.
Ooh.
I got 652.
I cannot imagine getting 700.
That's
I
awesome.
can't even imagine getting 702 words in 15 minutes. Like, that blows my mind.
That is really cool though.
650 whatever is pretty damn impressive too.
It is, yeah.
I haven't yet broken 500 on these live streams. I did it twice the other day when Jasmin and Skye sat down and we did some writing in the evening one day, but I didn't do it on the live stream, so I'm still like, I'm so close.
Wordsfall got 30 words and Steven got 456. That is awesome.
Woohoo!
I was able to get over 500 words last night, but that was during a 25-minute sprint. So apparently my pace is like 100 words and like 5 minutes is like my goal.
Mm-hmm.
But the longer I have to get that, I guess the easier it is for me to hit it. I don't know.
I think that might be the whole like in the zone.
Yeah, I think maybe it takes me the first 5 minutes to kind of really get back into the groove of words.
Yeah.
There's I don't know if you've read it. There's a book called 2K to 10K by Rachel Aaron, where she talks about like improving your overall word count. Have you read that?
I do. I actually do have that on my Kindle app. I don't think I haven't gotten through the whole thing yet. I think I got to like chapter, I don't know, 5, 3, 4 or 5, something like that.
Yeah, she's got some good strategies in there. I mean, the only reason I'm cranking out these words like I am is because I've thought about this outline since like last December. So all I'm really doing is just taking it out of here and putting it right there. I know like sometimes when I had to write the outline for book 2, like my word count was like just down because I had to keep stopping, being like, well, what's their motivation and what's going to happen here and da 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 da.
Yeah. I do feel like my outline isn't as fleshed out for this book as I normally do, but that's probably because I was like, I don't have much time to get to the, to get it done, so I can't spend a whole lot of time on the outline because I need to start writing. So that might have been a bad choice on my part.
Outlines are so strange sometimes because like I used to write like super detailed outlines, but then my issue is that as I was writing, like the story would like just deviate and go somewhere else. And so I was like, I would write like this super detailed outline and not follow it.
Oh, so, yeah.
Yeah, like right now.
That happened to me too.
Yeah, with these scenes, I have like probably like 3 or 4 sentences and they're kind of vague, like feels safe, goes home,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do really detailed outlines too, but so far I've done pretty good at sticking to the outline. My story hasn't taken any new twists or turns or anything like that, but I'm totally pro detailed outline. The more the better.
Mm-hmm. I think honestly I'm still kind of trying to figure out the best process for me to go from outline to first draft, because my first book I had a rough outline where I actually had more world building than I did actual story outline done. But then I ended up having to completely trash and rewrite the first third of the book. And then the second book, I kind of outlined it a little bit at a time, where all I really knew were, like the next couple of chapters or the next couple of scenes that I was writing. And then I would stop and I would go and I would do the, outline like the next couple of chapters or scenes. So because, that way, if things change, I didn't already have a plan. And now that whole plan is all messed up because of something changing as I was drafting. I could kind of come up with the outline as I was going. Now this time it was like, I'm going to have the whole thing outlined. I'm going to do it like really simply. That way I didn't waste a whole lot of time coming up with the plan in case it changes. But now a lot of times it's like, well, now I feel like I'm figuring out most of it during the first draft, which is probably why I'm not getting words as fast now.
Did we want to do another writing sprint?
Yeah, I'm going to pass. I've got chicken and other stuff I should go do.
Okay.
So if you ladies want to, by all means, but I'm going to go ahead and get off. Before I start coughing again. Should I go ahead and sign off? You guys want to
stay? Did anyone else want to do a writing sprint?
I can if you have time.
Yeah. All right. Okay. All right. Well then, Amy, if you wanted to go ahead and sign off, we're gonna go ahead and do one more sprint, I guess.
Okay. Thank you for having me. I am Amy Nobody. I don't have any social media or anything like that because I don't use it. I am an SEO consultant and I'm here working on my first rough draft of my first book. And now I've got to go take care of some domestic demands.
Oh no.
I know, yeah.
Fun.
No,
life is always getting in the way of the writing.
I know, right? Well, you ladies have fun and be productive and all that good stuff, and I'll talk to you all tomorrow.
All right.
Okay.
Bye.
Alrighty. So whenever you guys are ready to do another sprint, we can do one last sprint.
Okay. Right. Actually, before we get started, I just wanted to know how do you out, because you didn't bring up how you outline Skye. I know Carol kind of went through how she kind of does like a few sentences for each scene or each chapter.
Yeah. I actually went from being a complete pantser to being what I lovingly call a plotzer, because now I do like a short, extremely short paragraph for each chapter, and about halfway through, I'll just ditch the whole outline and pants again. I'm at that point now where I'm just pantsing.
Oh, okay,
My ending will pretty much follow my outline, but that middle section never does.
I do. Well, see, now I'm in the middle, and I did notice that the middle is where I feel like I can move scenes around the most. In like the middle part of it is where it's like, okay, well, I was gonna do this scene next, but I think this other scene that was supposed to happen, 3 scenes later, would fit here better.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna swap things around a little bit.
All right, hateful app. There's a reason I'm not working right now. Yes. All right, let's go ahead and do this last sprint so my app will stop yelling at me.
Okay.
Real quick though, Steven says outlines are usually have main points in the chapters. That's it.
Yeah, that's kind of how this current one is.
Yeah.
My previous one was more detailed. And I feel like I got the drafting done faster, but then I would, I'd have to pause more often to re-outline later.
Yeah. All right.
I think my favorite summary that I wrote for a chapter so far is lots of fighting, blood everywhere, good time.
Good time. I love it. I love it. Next time I write a fight scene,
that should be the whole chapter. Just that exact thing.
Chapter
and everybody will understand.
All right, let's go ahead and get started. And 3, 2, 1, go. right, that's time.
So close again. I got 285.
That's not bad. Kind of awesome.
That is really good.
I think this is the most consistent I've written during these writing sprints since I started. So that's encouraging. At least I'm becoming more consistent.
There you go.
Not, you know, like 37 and then like 285 and then
Well, that's really good.
102 or something. They're all relatively close in number.
Yeah. Let's see. I got 594. Steven got 521. Natasha got 628. Hi, Alina. Alina's been MIA for most of this, still rooting from the sidelines, though, so that's awesome.
I
need all the cheerleading I can get, Alina.
I got 724, but some of that was just me talking to myself, like, are you sure you want to write it this way? Like, maybe we should rethink this and da da da.
Oh, you're one of those kind of writer. That would confuse me. Do you actually write that in the draft?
Yeah.
Or is it like a comment on the draft?
No, it's on the draft, because usually what happens is I'll draft it like this, and then I'm going back to Scrivener right now, and then I'll start moving it over to Scrivener to see how it looks here. And yeah, so, but it's just one of those things where, like, I'll think it, but sometimes it's better for me to write it, because then I'll come back and look at it probably tomorrow and be kind of like, you know, I'm not going to do it that way, or yes, I should. So.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, I know, I understand writing notes for yourself as you're drafting. I just didn't know if you put them in the draft or if you put them like in a notebook or on like a comment. Like if you're in Google Docs, I know you can add comments.
Yeah, no, in the draft, because one of the nice things about Scrivener is you can make custom columns, and so I have one that just says author note on there, so I just usually throw that in there so I can look at it. It's like where I talk to myself, or I put like a little to-do list, things like that. So.
Okay.
Yeah, I use Scrivener, and I put anything like that, I put in brackets. That way, if I know it's in a bracket, I'm like, okay, that's something that was inner monologue for me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I highlight all that. That stuff goes in my draft too, but I highlight it red so that I can see it easy.
There you go.
Mine's in all caps.
Oh.
Why are you yelling at yourself?
You're yelling at yourself constantly.
Alrighty. Well, I think we're going to end this here. Let's see. Words Fall got 9 words, started planning chapter 13. I believe she's outlining.
Oh, yeah, she's outlining.
Okay. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and wrap this up here. I got to get off here and do a couple of things before I got to go down and pick my kids up from the bus stop.
Yep.
So if we wanted to sign out in alphabetical order once more, we're starting with you this time, Carol.
Yeah, me. I am Carol Brown. I am a urban fantasy author for 8 Little Pages Publishing. I have a book coming out in less than a month. I'm going to die. It's coming out on the 26th. I heard a pre-order's coming out soon. But if you want to check it out, you can sign up for my newsletter, and you can get like a little sneak peek. It's totally free, or you can buy it from Amazon for 99 cents. I think my link's down below, so you can just go there. It's a month. I'm like freaking out in my brain right now. That's it.
All right, Nichole.
Hi, my name is Nichole Wolf. I'm a paranormal romance author. I have 2 books up on Amazon, and I'm currently working on the 3rd book. I also have that up on pre-order, which is supposed to be coming out in about a month, like Caro's. The only difference is hers is written. So if you would like to check them out, all of the links to the books are available on my website at NicholeWolf.com.
All right. And I am Skye. I write urban fantasy under the name SD Haggis. I don't have anything out yet. I was trying to finish these books up by the end of March so I could start editing and get them published, but things changed. So there's that. We're all basically doing these live streams. There is a list of streams in the description below. with various people's channels and live streams. And one that's not listed on there is Tamara has one on Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. For those who weren't here, I will not be hosting my Thursday one because my kids are getting out of school early and I need to be down at the bus stop about the same time I'd be starting my stream. It's very difficult to be two places at once. Just saying. So
we don't live in Harry Potter world, unfortunately.
I don't have a time turner. I really
no
need
time turners here.
I
No,
really
you have a time turner next to somewhere, but I've never been able to get it to work for me.
But until next time, feel free to join any of the live streams, and we'll see you guys next time.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.